Hi, everyone. Mm, I don't want to disappoint you because I'm looking at the comments. Um, let's see. I have to. What was it? Oh, somebody's comment went away. It said that, okay, here it is. Joanne said, Hi, Joanne. Joanne from New Jersey. It said, should be a very interesting chat. Guess what? This is the second time it happened and she feels really bad, but Daniela had a family emergency and she's not able. I mean, I was eating dinner, rushing to get home because I had to do my spa day, and I was rushing to get home, and her person emailed me and said they were sorry and they're already rescheduling. She will be a guest, but I was like, oh, so I'm just going to keep the podcast because I was excited and all ready. And I do have some fun trivia that's related to Chris and Lindsay and the show. And you could win a nice prize. And what else? I wanted to ask some questions from you. So if you want to stay with me, I would love it. And if not, if you want to go and do your own thing, that's okay too. I'm sorry. And Daniela is really sorry too. But anyway, she will be on. And you know what I noticed? I thought I'd wear pink. I look bleh. Don't I look like bleh? Look all pink and washed out and blending in with my wall back here. But anyway, I know she will be on, but she'll be on, Lucy. I promise. It's not a hoax. Poor Danielle. I felt really bad, but she does too. So don't worry about it. Okay. So I thought before we do trivia, I thought it would be fun to hear what are your hopes and wishes and dreams. I'm going to write them down, and I think I'm going to do something fun with them on social media. We have been wanting and waiting for a very long time for Chris to star in a Christmas movie because this is not his first Hallmark Christmas movie. So he's actually starring in it. So hi, Cindy and Christina. So I was wondering, what is it that you hope to see? I'll start. I really hope to see some dancing. Like I would like to see like a real full on dance. And I think we're going to get it. I would love to see Chris and I mean, Lindsay, she is the lead, but his character dancing like a real, I don't care if it's fast or slow, but a really cool scene of him dancing. That's something I'm hoping for in this. What's anyone else? Loved her car post about ADR for holiday crashers. Oh, Arlene, I know. Share. I'm not going to talk about it because she is going to be on, and we are going to share some stuff from her Instagram and some things that she shared. So don't worry about that. I'm going to get rid of that. Your comment there. Chris singing. Oh, Chris singing a Christmas carol. Do you think we'll get him singing? I don't know. That would be fun if his character sings. What else? What else would we like besides dancing and singing? Do you agree with me in saying that you think that this is going to not be like a very serious movie, but more of a more comedy in it, like lighthearted? Because I feel like the movie that he was in with Brittany Bristow was serious. It had some sadness in it and some things that people were trying to deal with. But I think that this would be more of a humorous movie. What do you think? Kissing under the mistletoe. Ah, Martha. Oh, yes. Kissing under the mistletoe. I think that I'm writing these down because I'm going to do something fun with them. No, Chris can't sing. Joanne, I know he can't. Remember Happy Birthday to Elizabeth? Yes, I do remember Chris saying that he can't sing, but I actually think he can. I mean, I heard him doing like a deep voice where it was funny with Jack. So I don't know. And you agree with hello, Hardy, when calls the heart. Yes, comedy. Good. Okay. Good. Cindy, I hope for humor mixed with the romance, which I think there will be. I also love to see the wardrobe, both Chris and Lindsay's. Let me tell you something. We're going to talk about that in the podcast with Daniela. Their costumes are like rich looking and classy and sharp. I'm excited about that. Let's see. Chris says he can't sing, but would love to see him try. Me too, Jen. I agree. And it's Christmas Carol. You can't hack up a Christmas Carol. You want to see him laughing. Okay. Laughing. And I think we're going to get some laughing. Anything else? I want to see a romance where I want it to be the kind of romance where it's not that they're shy and they have to work around it. I want it to be like in your face kind of thing. Like I want him to make like he makes it known that he likes her and he's not shy about it and kind of like goes after her in whatever way. I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Being a little aggressive in what he wants. I want to see Chris mixing up some drinks. Ooh, he'd be in his element, right? I just can't get over how pale I look. It's not about me. I like that too. I think that would be fun. And I also would like to see a lot of people like this movie and I did not at all. I like all the actors in it. Just could not stand it. It was like this jingle bell race or something they had to go through and she thought she liked him and she couldn't find him and they just couldn't find each other and one link to the next. It got on my last nerve. So many people liked it and I could not figure out why. I saw zero chemistry between everybody. And one of the characters or one of the actors in this movie, if remind me what the name is, I blanked out on it. One of the actors is who played his Chris's best friend in what is it? It's not Snow. Was it Snowkiss? The one with Jen Lilly. He played the second lead, male lead. So I forget what it's called. And the Santa Summit. Thank you. Listen, is what I thought of that. I don't know why people liked it. There was like, I can't stand that running and missing and running and missing. And it was dumb. I don't want to see that with this because I know it's a cycle of them crashing different parties. I hope there's a stronger storyline in it and it's not just 5 minutes each time they see each other. And to me, that's just, I know it's not believable, but it's extra not believable and I don't enjoy it. Yes, Winter Princess. Thank you. Chris in a Santa suit. Okay. All right. Chris in a Santa suit playing Santa. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm sorry. I like that idea. A slow dance Joanne wants. He was so romantic waltzing and selling into love and Winter Princess. Yeah, I want to see him with some moves though. I want to see him out on that dance floor with some moves. Maybe baking or doing a craft, like him being like, okay, crafting, baking, being domestic. Yeah. I want him to be the kind of character that's just like in your face, but in a good way. Like, I like you, not afraid to say it, and she's a little more on the shy side. I like that idea. All right. So I don't know if you have any more wishes, but I've got some trivia. Before I get started, I want to tell you that we have sweatshirts and hoodies. And if you want them, they have across. I have to show it to you, but I don't have it with me. Across says, to be careful. Now Christina has merch that actually is for for our Chris McNally fan group. All kinds of wonderful things from stickers to shirts and t-shirts and hoodies and whatever you want to put your stuff on. And all that proceeds that come from it, or I don't know, we don't get any money from it. It goes towards Wagmore Pets, which is, something near and dear to Chris and Julie's heart. But this is different. I don't make $1 from this. This is just somebody who makes t-shirts and she ships them. You're not required for me to ship them. Thank God, because that takes 942 days if I have to do it. Anyway, there are sweatshirts and hoodies, and across them says Merry McNally Christmas, which I thought was so cool. It's a hashtag. We are allowed to use the hashtag, and it's ours. And I love that because it's his first real Christmas movie. We can't use Holiday Crashers, but we can use Merry McNally Christmas. and it has like a cocktail next to it. And because there's a cocktail in this movie, and we know that Chris himself is like Mr. Cocktail. So I thought that would be fun. If any, Lillian, you're not late. Here's what you missed, Lillian. You missed that. I'm very sorry. At the last minute, Daniela had an emergency, and not that it was like life or death, but it was serious. And she is rescheduling. I know this will be third time's the charm, I'm hoping. And she is going to come on, and we get to ask her all these wonderful questions, and she's going to share all kinds of cool stuff with us. But I thought, well, we're here. So I was asking everybody what their hopes and wishes and dreams were for the movie, because it's something we've wanted. And then if somebody wanted a hoodie or a sweatshirt, I will post it on our page. I think they're expensive. The hoodie is 40, it's the and I didn't even had anything to drink except my water. Watch, look. Woohoo, I am ready. It's a Mary McNally Christmas with a cocktail emblem on it. $45 is for the sweatshirt, $55 for the hoodie. Do you think that's a lot? That includes shipping. You don't have to pay extra for shipping because I asked. So, if you're interested, let me know. We'll ship it out to you. They're red, by the way. They're red with this really cool little, hashtag and cocktail on it. Because we should have one made for him, right? Since it's his. Is that Lillian the going rate? Okay. I don't wear sweatshirts or hoodies. The few that I have, my sister had made for me, so I don't even know what they really cost. Okay, cool. I didn't know if that was going rate. I do know they're from, I even think they have youth sizes, but it's from small all the way to, I think, 2X. They do have a 3X, I think, but I don't know if that's a little bit more money. I don't remember, but anyway. That's what's there. Okay, you ready? You ready for some trivia? And whoever wins, you will get your prize not mailed by me. It'll come right through Amazon. So you'll get it, okay? Because if it were me, you'd get it next Christmas. Because the post office and me, I love the guy at the post office. He actually was, and I didn't know this, a former student. How about that? But my post office hours and my hours and trying to get there is just a hot mess. Good morning, all. I love Christmas movies, even in October. Me too, Kathy. I'm ready. Are you ready for some trivia? Now, as I said before, I'm not playing favorites. I want y'all to win, so it doesn't matter to me. There is a delay. Sometimes on your end, it looks like you were the first than what it's on my end. So I'm not even going to go with the first. What I'm going to do is the first one I see that is correct, and I'll be keeping track. Look, see all my notes? I'm prepared. I'm the teacher. Look what this one says. I always use it for when I'm sitting here, just for me to show you how much I love doing this. It says, focus on what brings you joy. Okay, not that my students don't bring me joy. They bring me lots of joy. Now, because I had to show that off, I lost my page. Good Lord in heaven. For the love of God, now I have to go look. Usually pass extra large, charge an extra $2. You know what? I don't remember if it's 2 or not. I feel like it's more than that. I found it. All right, you ready? Are you ready for some trivia? It's about Christmas, and it's about Lindsay. It's about Chris, and it's about the movie. So Lindsay and Chris are the first leads, right? And Lindsay had a Christmas movie. She's such a good actress. I love her. She was in the Lemon Drop movie. Did you like that? I love that. But Lindsay had a Christmas movie last year. Kathy and I reviewed it, and we actually got to talk to I think the producers and director of it. They love Lindsay too. Do you remember what the name of it was? Anyone remember what Lindsay's Christmas movie last year's name was? First person who gets it right, I'm writing your name down. Let's see. Let me make a little. I'm going to rip out a sacrilege here. I'm going to rip out one of my pages. Normally I don't, but I am. I'm going to do it. No, everyone's saying Next Stop Christmas. That was 2 years ago. This is last year. Nope, not Next Stop Christmas. Nopey. Sorry. Nope. Nope, and a nope. Oh, no one's going to get this one. Come on now. because there's a two-part to that. I've got two parts. The reason why Kathy and I chose it, we didn't realize that most of the movies that we chose to review, because we did one per weekend, because there's like what, three that were released, is I bet y'all are pausing now because you're Googling it, right? Or looking up IMDb. We chose it because it was unique. And that's my second question. What made it unique? But you can't answer that yet. You got to tell me first what the name of the movie was. And if I don't hear from anyone soon, I'm going to tell you what the name of the movie is. Would you like me to give you a hint and tell you that Michael Rady, is that how you say his last name? Was her co-star? Hmm? 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 Oh, and it was a pretty emotional, I think, like a more serious Christmas movie. No one. Yeah, who got just the first person I saw? Nikki, Nirvi. You got it. Let me write that. Nikki. Did y'all have to Google it? Where Are You Christmas? And I think of the song by Amy Grant, Where Are You Christmas? I love that song. Okay, now here's the second part. Why was that movie so unique? And you could paraphrase or put it in your own words. It was different from any other Christmas movie, I think, that ever was on Hallmark. They were like the first to kind of do this, I think. But it made it very unique. Does anyone know why? Nikki, you're winning now. You're the first. The first. You're on the board, as I tell my kids. Yes, this is hi Christine from my Tinder box. I'm going to put it that way so I remember which Christine you are. Yes, it was not that it was a dream. It was that it was in black and white until they could figure out their joy, and it came back into color, which I loved. I thought that was so cool. Yes, it was. It was black and white and then turned to color. It was very cool, very unique. It was. So I got my Tinder box, got that one, and Nikki. I'm not going to even try to say Nirvi. I will hack it up, and I don't want to do that. Good job. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to some info about Chris. Oh, look. Yes, until they started feeling Christmas and then the color would come back. Yes, Avis. I loved it. I thought it was great. Kathy and I loved it. If you didn't have an opportunity to see the review of it, what was really cool was last year the actors couldn't come on because of, the strike and whatnot. So what we did have was after it premiered, then you were so free to talk about it. We had on the directors, the writers came on, costumer came on, we did stuff for the Biltmore. That was great. And they told us all these ins and outs and shared a really cool background information. So you went to go back to the movie and you looked at it with different eyes, which was really nice. And I'm hoping that happens even this year too. Okay, so my next question. This is a Chris question, and it's for him and some Christmas movie questions. Okay, so the last two Christmas seasons with Hallmark, Chris has had a cameo in two of the movies. And you have to tell me what are the two Christmas characters that he wasn't that he wore a costume. One was because he was running a marathon, and the other one was he was a photographer, but he was two Christmas characters when he did this. What were the two characters for Christmas? You got to get both in order to get the answer correct. Now, that was fast. Hi, Jean. Lillian, I see you first. Lillian said he was an elf and a reindeer. You right, Lillian. Very good. He was. And I have to tell you, his faces that he made when he was both, right? Do you remember when he was the elf and he's like sticking his head in between everybody? He was like so goofy. I love that. And then the reindeer when he was doing that running and the faces he made, he was so comedic and he didn't even realize that he was. Someone called me. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure it wasn't a big deal. It's my sister. If it's a big deal, she'll just bust through my door. Okay. Now, we've got Nikki and my Tinder box, which is Christine, and Lillian on the board here. Alrighty. Now, the second question for Chris is this. So, I think his first Hallmark Christmas movie that he ever appeared in was Rocky Mountain Christmas, and we reviewed this as Christina and Chris and myself, and we did something with it. But his Cody was his character's name, and his hat of choice was not a Christmas hat. What was his hat of choice? Was not a Christmas hat. He was not going around with an elf hat or a Santa hat on. What was it that Cody liked to wear if he wore a hat at all? Anyone remember? Mm. Anyone remember? Yes. Who got that first? All the way up here. Let me see who I see. I see Lucy. Lucy, I saw you first. Everybody. Wait a minute. It's so fast. Lucy, Rosin. Is that an Nino? All right, Lucy. You're on the board now. Lucy. All right, I gotcha. Good job. We are very knowledgeable. Chris, if he was tuning in, you never know, he might, or his mama, or his sister, or his family members. They might, Oh, Avis. Avis even is specific. She says a black cowboy hat. You got it. Look at all of you. Oh, wait. Arlene's like a black Stetson. Oh, yes, Avis. His name was Cody. Yes. All right. Now we're going to move on from characters there. We're going to talk about this movie coming up. So I hope you're paying attention to all the little sneaky peeks. So this is easy. Lindsay and Chris are the first leads, right? Tell me what their characters' names are. You got to get both. What's Chris's character's name and what is Lindsay's character's name? Let's see if you get it. What's their name? And when Danielle comes on, I can't wait. Her character, wonder if her character steals the show. You know how that happens sometimes? Because her character looks so spunky and fun. And her character's name is Brie. Brie. Tony and Justin. Who's the first one I see with this? Arlene. I think somebody might be before you, but I laid my eyes on Arlene first. Okay, Arlene. Geez, there's only one for all of you. We're gonna have to have some kind of like tiebreaker. All right, so Nikki and Christine and Lillian and Lucy and Arlene. It's Justin and Tony. Very good. Toni. I have a Toni in my family. All righty. It's a very unpopular name for girls, and when they're Italian and you get named after your dad, whose name is Tony or Anthony or Antonio. All righty. Now, this one, I love this question because I'm going to do something with it later on. I'm so excited by this one. So Justin runs into Brie and Tony at a party, and they're having a cocktail. And Justin is very impressed by the frosted cocktail. What about the cocktail impresses him? Who knows? It was in the little clip. I shared this clip, by the way, on our fan page, and I was so happy that I did because so many cute things were come from it. You could see the chemistry between the two, and there's humor. So I love it. All right, the first person I'm putting my eyeballs on is Bonnie. She says coconut flakes. Good job, Bonnie. He is very much impressed by the coconut flakes. He actually likes it. And look, what do I have? Do you see the little bit of the pinkish, purplish blue? Oh my. Oh my. I got coconut flakes too. Let me take it. This is a mocktail, but I have two. I have a mocktail and a cocktail version. Oh, it's not as sweet as I thought it would be. All right. Coconuts everywhere now. Yes, the coconut flakes. Okay. You're all doing a good job. Okay. Now we're going to get a little personal. So last Christmas season, and I hope this Christmas season, I want to lick my fingers on camera, but I won't. Oh, it's the blueberry bouchard. No, that wasn't. That was the frosted cocktail. But that's cute, the blueberry bouchard. You know what, Arlene? Every time I think of that, I think of Tia. I miss her. I miss her a lot. Okay. All right. Now, you ready? These are like personal questions when Chris was on, and I hope to have him on again. I haven't even asked, but I'm going to ask. I asked Chris what his favorite Christmas song was, and he kind of answered it. Who remembers how he answered? I'm wiping my hands down here. Who remembers how he answered? Hmm. 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 Mm. No, he didn't say that, Jennifer, but it's mine. He said something a little different, but you're close, Jennifer. Arlene, you got it first. Anything Nat King Cole. Oh, Arlene is in the lead now. All right, Arlene. Arlene is in the lead. Anything by Nat King Cole, which is exactly how I felt when he said that. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Yep, and a lot of you know this. He didn't say which because Nat King Cole has more than one Christmas song out. Nice work. Okay. Here's the second question. The second question is, who helped him to redecorate his Christmas tree? Redecorate, not decorate the first time, but redecorate his Christmas tree. Hmm. Arlene, Robin is cheering you on. Redecorate. Oh, Jennifer got it right away. What was it? His daughter, Jennifer May. Now, Jennifer, I don't think you're up on here yet, right? No. Jennifer's on. Okay. Nice. All righty. I'm going to do the last two, and it will take us to like a half hour already. Me chatting for a half hour. Did you get tired of listening to me? I think my students get tired of listening to me after a while. All right. This is just a random Christmas. I have one Christmas question and a Hanukkah question. Does anybody here celebrate Hanukkah? I was just curious. If you do, let me know. Because his movie is Holiday Crashers, because it's not just about Christmas, right? And the girls, everybody wears these, they go to a Hanukkah party and they wear these gorgeous blue dresses. Oh my gosh. And even the men, everybody's dressed so beautifully. We're, like I said, we're going to talk about the costumes. Um, so I wish I could constantly talk like you. I'm sorry, Joanne. Constantly. That's hilarious. Listen, no, it's not a good thing. You don't wish that. People were like, shut up. I found that was so funny. Sometimes my students get this look, and I'm like, have I been talking too long? Because you shouldn't, as a teacher, be talking too long. But sometimes I tell them my long winded stories, and then I take over lunch and talk. Oh my gosh, that's so. All right. You ready? I love that. That was great. That made my night. Ah, okay. All right. So Clement Clark Moore in 1823 penned this wonderful Christmas story. What is the title of it? It's my favorite. What is the title of it? Let's see who gets it first. Clement Clark Moore. It's very poetic, by the way, too. Yes, The Night Before Christmas. Carrie, you got it right away. All right, Carrie, you're on the board. So far, everybody has one, except Arlene has two. Good, you're all getting it. Good, 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 good. It's my favorite. And as a little girl, I loved it. My mom taught me how to read using it. And I'll forget when my aunt came to visit me. I think I was in second grade going into third, and I had this giant coloring book of it, and I read it to her, and she goes, did you memorize all of that? I said, no, I actually learned how to read all of it. Oh goodness. All right, so Arlene's still winning. Okay, Here's my last question for us, and we are almost at 30 minutes. Wow, here we go. Hanukkah has a menorah, and in the center is a special candle. They take that candle to light all of the other days. And what is the special name of that candle? Hmm? Hmm, 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 hmm. Avis calls the book A Visit from St. Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Avis, that's interesting when you're saying that's a visit from St. Nicholas. What is the center candle called in the on the menorah? It has a name. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna put Siri. What is the title of the Christmas story written by Clement Clark Moore in 1823? Let's see what Siri says. Let's see. Wow. Most people today know Clement Clark Moore's enchanting tale of the mysterious Christmas Eve visitor, St. Nicholas. Oh, it's really called A Visit from St. Nicholas. You know what? Who told me that first? Was it you, Avis? Okay. I'm not taking it away from anyone. The person who got it, you're getting it because that would be my mistake. And you know what's so weird? In the back of my head, I kept thinking it had a different name, but that's not what I thought it was. So, Avis, you get a little something, something too, because I love when we learn new things. A Visit from St. Nicholas. Thank you, Avis. Okay. Oh, let me see who got it this time. Yes, the Shamash. Very good. That is you, Lillian. The Shamash. Good. So Lillian has two. And okay, so we got Lillian. You are tied with Arlene, right? And Avis, thank you so much for teaching me something. So we've got 3 winners tonight and 3 little something something coming in the mail. So I would like for Lillian and Arlene and Avis. Some of you have my phone number. Some of you just message me on Facebook or email me, whatever you want. I would love it if you would send me a message. Remind me of your address if I haven't sent something to you recently. Like Lillian, I got yours. I don't know about the other. I think Avis, I might have your new address. I'm not sure. Because remember, I told you something happened with my account that had all my beautiful addresses in it, and I had to go and start from scratch. So just to be safe, email me, give me your address or how you would like me to have it mailed to your house. And let me know if you would rather what kind of I think you all celebrate Christmas. Would you like a Christmas prize surprise or a Hanukkah? I have something for both. So you let me know. Oh gosh, Avis, don't start with I'm old, but I remember. Stop with that old story. You know what else, too, I think is funny? You kept saying it that one day, and we were dying laughing. I'm old, but I can still see, or I can still look, or I'm old, but I still remember. I think it was when you won the cookbook, right? Well, I think we friends on Facebook. Somehow I saw your photos, and I was expecting to see an older lady, and you're not old. So what are you talking about? Stop saying you're old. I looked at your photos. You're not old. All right. Well, this was fun. Thank you so much for being understanding. Again, Lindsay will be a guest. She didn't, it's her second time. She feels bad. She did have an emergency. I just hope everything's okay and that she can come on before the movie. But then again, if she comes on after, if anybody comes on after, I have to tell you something. I prefer that they come on after because it gets people to watch it again because it's going to repeat throughout the season. But the other thing is that they're so free to talk about it. We can ask them anything and they're not going to give any spoilers away. I'm glad that you thought this was fun. Okay. You're only as old as you feel. Good Lord, Robin. In my heart, I do not feel my age, but I've had juvenile arthritis forever. My body is killing me lately. Killing me. I'm glad you thought it was fun, Jennifer and Arlene. And Lillian, I'm too old. Some days I feel too, however, my mind is young. Aw, that's important when you have a young mind. All right. So tomorrow we have uh the girls, we admin will be on with Chris and Christina, and we're going to be celebrating Chris's movie. Oh, we're going to be talking about 3 bed 2 bath 1 ghost, I think, right? And we have some fun things. Those girls always come up with something cute, so we'll have a good time and hang out tomorrow. And also, if you are interested in a sweatshirt or a hoodie, again, I don't make 1 cent from it, and it doesn't go to charity. It is actually us paying for the actual shirt and the shipping. It's all included. So you let us know. And who cares, Avis? You're 70. That's not old. Like you act like you're 90,000 years old. I don't want to hear that, Avis, that you're old. Now we're all giving our ages out. Dear Lord. That's funny. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you.